everybody, and welcome to What's Wrong With Us. And my co-host, as always, is Damian Stevens. Damian, how's it going over there?
Good, man. Hey, when you turn that record thing on, I cut my head's cut off.
Shrink. Just get smaller.
All right. No, I just expanded it. All right, I see me now.
There you go. You sound a lot better.
Do I?
Yeah.
I must got over my microphone sickness from the last time. No, believe it or not, I don't think I actually had the mic turned on.
I'm pretty sure you did, yeah.
I'm pretty sure I did not.
It sounds, measurably better. It's so much better sounding does it sound now, yeah. So I wanted to introduce you to someone, a very special guest, and nobody does it quite like she does. Sarah Lee. This is Sarah Lee.
Oh, hold on. Which Sarah Lee are we talking about? I thought you were talking about the one from the Hostess cake, the dessert person from Australia.
Fooled you.
Oh, man. I thought you got yourself a sugar mama from Australia. I looked it up. I'm like, Sarah Lee, this from Australia, and then they went bankrupt. Is this someone went on a coke binge and reached out to Paul?
There you go. Well, anything can happen. She might be the one and the same. Who knows?
Hey, she's pretty hot.
She's not ugly. She is not ugly at all.
I see we have a mutual friend in there, too.
We probably do. So, she reaches out, of course, and says, I hope my message doesn't disturb you. And of course not. Why would it disturb me? May I ask you a special question? Not an ordinary one, a special one. And I said, you may, but I also have a question. But you first. Thank you for your response. You can ask me any questions. I am open to it. I am curious if we know each other.
Where is this going?
Right. Well, this is if it's not hilarious, I don't know what is. This is exactly what a teenager, and this would be their way of trying to get someone to talk to you,
Lord.
right?
Oh, Lord.
So she gives me her, I said, perhaps we've met, perhaps not, but is it true that nobody doesn't like Sarah Lee? I ask her. At which time, not only does the call end, but I am blocked.
Oh, really?
Yes. This is the first time I've ever been blocked.
Are you kidding?
I got blocked by Sarah Lee.
You got blocked. I've got ones. Hold on. I couldn't believe. Let me see.
Poor Sarah. I was looking
forward.
Oh,
this is Alice Cappuccini. I wish you could pull it up. Said, hello, artists in my life. Happy New Year. I don't know why she said that January 11th, but this is going way back. So, mind you, this is Jan. This is back in January. You showed up on my friends list, so I said hello to you. Do you often cook your own food?
That's an interesting. Why not? Why not?
Hold on. My response was, I not only cook, I kill it.
You'll have to send me that so I can put that up and flash that on the screen. That's
question mark. I go, sorry, that was a spell check thingamajiggy. Yeah, so I piloted the Challenger with NASA back in '85. That happens to the amount of women I've slept. That happens to be the amount of women I've slept with, give or take. Then after my astronaut career ended, I went into a funk, or was it a foom or fungi? No, that's a fuge. That's it. You don't remember shit. But apparently, I robbed the 7-Eleven. It did 10 years over $5 and a Twix candy bar. Seems a little excessive to me, but with 3 squares a day, wasn't about to complain. Now I'm living on my mama's sofa. Anyway, that's my story. She responds, thank you for telling me such a thing. I am sorry. I go, you like birds? I have a cockatoo. Is this really happening? Then in February, Jan 11th, then in February 23rd. I'm sorry to reply to you so late. I love pets. I love pets. Oh my God.
Who doesn't?
It goes on and on.
There's more.
Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, you could just keep going. I've got them all. There's just so many. I've got hundreds of. of them.
Well, that's if it wasn't for that, we never would have connected. So,
Yeah. Well, what's happening now? I just saw a special on this. Is those text messages that you
okay.
get, and they'll ask you. I think the woman was saying, "Hey, this is your neighbor. Can you do something for me?" And the person receiving it automatically assumes it's her neighbor and says, "Yeah, what do you need?" So, well, listen, I'm having car trouble. I need $50, whatever. So as it goes on, she gets the gist of it.
Yeah.
So these people are using text messages now to think that, oh, it's my neighbor.
Oh, yeah.
She goes on to scam them, talking about, oh, are you going to the neighborhood block party, talking about our potato salad and how Jen down the street is having an affair with somebody else. She just goes, waste this guy's time. But
the text thing's super real. The first one that I was aware of that happened was delivery men, air quotes, letting you know that you have a package and that you need to reach out to pick up said package. And
Amazon does that a lot.
Yeah. And so that's one that's been popping up all over the place. Bank fraud, of course, is super real. Someone just tried to get me again with bank fraud, so I caught him in the act and reported him immediately. I'm pretty quick like that. So there's this technique that people use, and people should learn this. And maybe I'll make a little thing that says hot tip, or just the tip. So what they'll do is, if you have signed up for bank fraud with your bank, if you haven't done it, do it. What it'll do is it'll send you text messages if something's fraudulent. Now, of course, don't respond to the text, just look at your bank account. And I saw a charge for $1.67 from a store that I don't recognize the name, so I look up.
So you have your alerts set from your bank. So do I, and I have them set at a cent. So anytime the card is used, for example, I have my debit card or my credit card, I'll swipe it and then I'll look and I'll say, all right, well, yeah, I did do that.
Right, you could set your threshold as you were saying. Yeah.
Well, it should be 1 cent. If you're really setting it.
Yeah.
Unless you're swiping all day and you don't want to be annoyed.
I suppose. If you're in the purchasing
I'm not
department.
swiping all day. I may use my debit card once every 2 days, right? I don't care if I'm spending $6 or I'm spending, $75 at a gas pump.
Yeah. So, absolutely. So yeah, I saw this 167 charge, and so I went. Obviously, in the bank, I disputed it, which immediately red flags it. It freezes my account, which is super inconvenient. But it prevents them from doing the next thing, because after they do the small ping,
the tests. Yeah,
that's it. It's the test. If they can get past 167, surely they'll make a bigger. And they sure did.
Right.
In Arizona at Walmart, which I don't think I've ever been to Arizona Walmart ever.
Yeah. Somehow you got sold. I mean, your information was sold.
Yeah. And you're starting to see things like LifeLock pop up where you can purchase protection, and I don't want to live in a world where you need to do that, because I'm keen enough. But most people, I don't know. Maybe we should get a sponsor for LifeLock. Get a
well, that's what I don't know what they do above and beyond, versus setting your thresholds and make sure you get a text alert.
Right.
Every time you use your card. I'm all for paying your bills with just put it on a specific card.
Yeah.
And
one card. Yeah.
Yep. One card just for your bills.
Yeah.
So,
that's all you need to do.
But it's going and it's spreading.
Yeah. It's spreading. It's not getting any easier.
It's too lucrative. It's too lucrative.
It is, but I think if you know what to look for, if you just follow some basic guidelines, I think anybody can protect themselves, and we'll be doing more of that as we do more of these. Viewers, if you have things that you would like us to talk about, debate, look at, or whatever, drop us a line, and you'll be able to do that very thing, and then we'll talk about it. And if you're a scammer doing so, boy, am I gonna so hard. And I do not use lube. I use pine tar.
I'm the guy dropping the pine tar on top of the pee-pee.
That's his grift.